This program is not made for kids. It includes swearing and mature themes that are not suitable for kids under the age of 13. Enjoy the fucking video.
This program is rated 14 plus and may contain mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Aerolite is a Victorian-styled engine who was bought from the York Museum and sent to Sodor in 2024. He loves any job at task and doesn't mind grimy work. A long time ago, being built in the mid-1800s, he used to work on the NER. During the 1922 grouping, Aerolite and his railway became under the ownership of the LNER, quickly shifting him into being the engineer's private inspection engine. Aerolite and the engineer surprisingly got on very well, and would exchange fun facts and history. His name was Arthur C. Stammer. Stammer even noticed Aerolite's eyesight wasn't the best, and fabricated glasses out of compassion. That was only the beginning.
These are some lovely igneous rocks you have lazing around for your disposal.
Sir, this is a granite quarry.
Yes, the igneous granite. Igneous rocks are formed through the cooling and solidification of magma or lava.
Thank you for this lovely educational lesson. Now, are you going to collect your stone or not?
Absolutely. I always keep my jobs relevant. I'll receive and deliver faster than the sound barrier.
Wow, that's great, honey. You're such a useful engine. I don't know how you roll, but in my quarry, actions speak louder than fancy talk.
Now moved to Sodor, he asked to be rehabilitated to a coal miner, trash and spare engine. Aerolite was a thrill rider and wanted nothing to do with museums. The engines, especially the big ones, quickly renamed him Whiff, because he was always a bit smelly. The name stuck, but Whiff didn't mind. He found it quite fitting and logical. One day, he trundled his way to help with dockyard waste at Brendam.
Ahoy there, matey!
Why, hello there. What a most spectacular day. The temperature is pleasant and the weather is brilliant for individuals to stroll along tiny grains of yellow pebbles. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I have no idea what you just said. Oh golly, when was the last time you had a wash down?
38 days precisely.
Good thing you came. You smell rotten.
Oh, yes, what a pungent odor that plagues the perimeter. I will execute pushing these wagons of deceased items henceforth away from the wonderful Brendam quayside.
What?
What the rascal means is he be here to help. Welcome to the well-oiled crew.
Whiff was as good as his word, and was soon rushing around, arranging everything.
You're looking shipshape for an old sea dog. How ye been? It feels like many moons ago since you arrived on Sodor. Yarr!
Recently, I've been cleaning one diapolited mine after another. Same old stuff.
Where do ye set anchor these days?
I guess what I can technically call home would be the Ulstead mine. While still a valuable mine, the Earl doesn't want his low velocity and weak hauling engines down there.
That seems wise on the captain's part.
Oh, my dear Class 07 diesel locomotive. A captain and an Earl are two completely different authority titles. The Earl's title being...
Cool your boiler down. I know what an Earl is. Anyways, can you put these plate trucks in the siding by the warehouse?
I can do.
But little did they know, Bill and Ben were sneaking behind some waste trucks.
Did you see that new nerdy engine? Yes, I did. We ought to have some fun.
The bees buzzed around the docks until their chance had come.
Whiffy, woo, who's this nerd face?
Why, hello there, Clay Pit Saddle Engine. Nice to meet your acquaintance.
Ben, we have a nerd alert. Actually, I like to go by historian.
Ah, yes, twins, just like the ports of Par 040s.
You know of Alfred and Judy?
Of course, like you said, I am a historian. Plus, Boko's mentioned you blokes on a few occasions.
Ha! Historian, musician, or a food stick, we don't care. Still makes you a nerd face. And the 70s want their closets back. Those are clear scrap. Or more actually, only a true nerd will wear that.
Enough chatter and be productive for once.
Fine, Bumpy Boiler. You're no fun. Smell you later.
Don't listen to them.
I shan't. Pointless insults are inconvincible.
Right, I'll let you enjoy your little break.
He said, leaving respectfully. Now, anytime the Clay Pit engine saw Whiff, they would shout out rude things. Most of them lacked originality, but no matter what the dock staff did, they could not silence the buzzing of the bees. Whiff couldn't help but question himself over the twins' nagging.
Me hearty, what's the rudder stuck in? What's the rudder stuck on this time?
Well, do you conclude that I am nerdy?
Ahar! Well, I wouldn't word it that way. More like devoted to certain interests.
That's the textbook definition of a nerd.
Or, put it that way, does sound content. But hey, I guess that makes me a nerd too! The sea is my passion and pride. I wouldn't trade it for anything. In a way, everyone is a bit of a nerd.
I find your reply to be logical. Thanks for cheering me up. Stammer always told me to be true to myself.
And good advice that is! Now let us sweep the poop deck with haste. A storm be a-brewing.
As you pirate folk say, aye aye, Captain.
Ahoy! You're getting your sea legs fast, matey!
Later at the clay pits, the twins were messing around as usual.
Come along, Bill and Ben. You know how unstable the pits are in storms. I highly suggest we evacuate.
But Derek, we don't want to go!
Oh, you stubborn lot. I'm heading for Wellsworth. I'll see you there.
See us steer his undercarriage? He can go pound trucks!
Alright, I believe that's everyone.
Wait, what about Bill and Ben?
The silly twins would not budge.
Right, I'm off to get them.
No, stay put! It's too late! The storm will be here any minute!
But I can't just leave them to rust in the pits.
Oh yes you can. They'll be fine. Right?
Judging by the wind velocity and the rate of the droplets, the probability is lower than 40% that...
Pardon?
Whiff, this is not the time.
The storm raged all night and only died down at dusk. Whiff, Salty and Derek were sent on a search party to find the stragglers. When they arrived, rock was everywhere. They found the drivers and firemen safe, who had bailed on the twins in a tunnel.
Oh, those pair of clay pit buffoons. They'd done it this time.
Aye, it's the only tunnel that's not answered.
We'll think about it. Stay put.
If they can stay still for long enough.
Shall we voyage through?
No, that tunnel isn't secure. Have you seen the rest of the pits?
Let me inspect it. I'm basically a spelunker at this point.
And Whiff did just that. After getting a closer look for a minute, he made a decision.
It is durable enough, but we need to execute with extreme caution. Salty is too wide.
Excuse me?
And Derek's too long.
Watch your mouth, Four Eyes.
Therefore, it appears the only logical solution is to volunteer myself. Once I enter through, I'll need you to lend me instructions. Derek, you know the tunnel best.
Understood, nerd.
Excuse me, but I only have 2.
Whiff followed Derek's instructions and Salty's encouragement. Whiff effectively was able to locate Bill and Ben. He used every ounce of strength to pull them out. Carefully and slowly, the twins saw sunlight.
Thank you so much, everyone! Especially you, Whiff. We promise not to tease you anymore.
Most appreciated.
Looks like the rain did some good at least. You now smell much better.
That's no way to treat your rescuer. You just promised not to tease.
The damage was so bad at the pits, they decided to close it down till further notice. With Bill and Ben now helping out, the docks were trash-free and spotless in record time. Whiff said his farewells to the Brendam branch and set on his way back to Ulstead Mine. Aerolite still normally works alone as a mining engine, but it's always a whiff of fresh air to visit old and new friends.